And now I have a few comments for the Vice President himself. Mr. Vice President, you spent the better part of your interview whining about people criticizing you online and inventing conspiracies about U.S. allies like Israel, instead of actually being a man and taking responsibility for your own failures. It couldn't possibly be that Americans, Israelis, Iranians, Gulf Arabs, national security experts, or even many of your own supporters genuinely oppose your policies. No, it had to be some well-funded campaign directed by the Israeli government, an extraordinary accusation to make without the receipts to back it up, and one that conflates legal and transparent advocacy with a sinister foreign plot. Reality is much simpler. People aren't criticizing you because they were told to. They're criticizing you because your approach to the Islamic Republic has been a catastrophic failure, because you are a catastrophic failure. After all, it's you who seriously tried to claim that the regime's leaders had realized that the way they've been doing business isn't good for them. Really? This is a regime that has spent 47 years chanting death to America, murdering Americans, plotting to assassinate President Trump, taking American hostages, and exporting terrorism. They slaughtered 40,000 Iranian citizens just for protesting in January. Yet you think they're motivated by what's good for their country? They didn't have a change of heart. They played you for time, ran circles around you, and turned your naivete into their greatest strategic asset. But that wasn't enough, because you also accused Israelis of wanting indefinite war with Iran. No, JD, we don't want an indefinite war. That's precisely why we don't want to hand billions of dollars and a lifeline to the regime that spent decades launching wars. You know, the same regime that tried to assassinate the president that you serve. But what's truly remarkable is what you chose to ignore. You invent conspiracies about Israel while saying nothing about the multi-billion-dollar Qatari influence operation that has poured money into American universities, think tanks, lobbying efforts, media, and political networks. That is a proven foreign influence campaign. But apparently that isn't relevant because you can't scapegoat Qatar for your own failures. If that wasn't enough, your comments also smeared all Iranians as terrorists.
How is it in the United States' interest to have 94 million desperate people flooding into Europe, flooding into the United States, to have, sort of the terrorist infrastructure that can get established when you fan terrorists all over the world? We've run this experiment before.
The Iranian people have stood shoulder to shoulder with Israel and the United States. Millions of them have risked imprisonment, torture, and execution to demand the fall of the regime and to stand with the United States even in wartime. They were told help is on the way by your administration, and now you label them terrorists? How dare you speak this way? A real leader takes responsibility when he gets things wrong. He doesn't blame his failures on allies or invent conspiracies to explain why people disagree with him. We don't need a paid campaign to criticize you, JD. Your own words, your own judgment, and your own failures have done that for you.